I am Dennis Landry. I'm a production manager and line producer, work here in Sudbury. Today we have a little stunt. We have our lead character falling off her bike after almost being hit by a car. So we've got our intrepid crew rehearsing everything to make sure that we've got all the kinks worked out and everything's good and safe for the performers. It's a young Indigenous filmmaker making her first narrative film, and we've got a crew from all over Ontario. We've got a few folks in from other provinces as well. For a short film, it's pretty ambitious. There's a 20-30 people crew here, so a little bit more than than what I've seen on short films in the past, but it's a fun show, and lots of great people have joined the crew.
My name is Melanie Nepanak-Hadley, and I'm the producer on Anywhere. I had like a pretty broad network of people that I had come across in my career, and one of them just told me about Evelyn and basically said, this project's kind of been percolating for a little while, and they're looking for someone to come in and help on the producer side. And I was magically available this summer, and it seemed like the stars aligned. And I think when I read the script and saw that it was an Indigenous story that had kind of a fuzzy feeling to it, I was really interested in doing it. It's just been so nice to come here and, not be charged Toronto hotel prices, but be able to have locations that could look like Toronto.
Hi, my name's Jenna McCarthy. I do costumes in film. I think one thing that differentiates Sudbury from filming in other cities is the community. I find when you work in a smaller place like Sudbury, you tend to always know other crew. Once you look on your call sheet, you're always going to know probably at least one name when you're working on a film in Northern Ontario. You get to know a lot of people, and it just builds a really wonderful community.
My name is Evelyn Buckanewatik. I am an Indigenous filmmaker, Anishinaabe filmmaker and artist from Nipissing First Nation. My mother is non-native, but she spent most of the 80s and 90s traveling around with elders throughout the United States and Canada, like as a helper to them, specifically one elder. But there was a story that she would tell me that he had told her, or that she had heard, like it was sort of like a story that was known. And she would share it with me, and it was about a man who could, make a door go anywhere. He'd be traveling, and he might forget something at home, and he'd go, I forgot something at home. I gotta go back for it. And he'd be able to go through a door and be gone and then come back, and he would have what he had left, even if it had been thousands of miles away. In coming here, I'm very charmed by it. There's lots of really lovely little places. It's a really interesting city. It's very beautiful. It kind of feels like, 10 different cities kind of all glued together. I guess say beautiful again, but I'll just keep saying it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I like it. It's nice here.